That didn't sound right, did it?
Sound right. Do it again. Do it
Let
once
me
more.
do 1, 2, 3.
That was good.
That's
better.
good. That's the Mike Devine
Welcome
special
back,
right
everybody.
there.
Yes, the Mike Devine and Mark Panopoulos, Loosey Goosey Chime Time. Welcome back to our show, the Loosey Goosey Show, all about town, what's going on in Halton Hills, your local news, our gig guide with Amanda, and of course we got Big Daddy as well, myself, Lee Lake, and Leah Lywood behind the camera. She'll be coming in when we do the news. And we're coming into some gorgeous, beautiful weather this summer. Lots of things going on. But first of all, we're brought to you by Mr. Big Daddy.
Max Tires, and they have the lowest prices on tires anywhere.
Tires this
and
big.
sexy accessories, sexy mechanics too, by the way, including Smudge. And the whole gang there. They'll take care of you if you got any. Of course, your tires, lowest prices anywhere.
Brakes,
That-
body work.
Everything.
Transmissions.
They're doing body work now too, and we'd like to say hi to Fred's Towing, both the light and heavy divisions, and Easy Taxi, and we have a new body shop, which actually I'm going to start promoting next week. So hello to Sean, and thank you for your support. Believe me, my friend, we're going into wonderful pastures together.
Oh yeah.
And we have some very exciting news, and we can't say anything.
We've been talking about this for a while.
And we can't say anything.
We can't say anything. Right?
But there's something big on the horizon for HHOL.
Yeah, really, really big.
Okay? And we're all very excited about it.
Yeah.
But we can't say anything more than
We're
that.
kind of biting our tongues at the
Yeah,
moment.
Because I'll be out sometimes and I'm talking with somebody, and
yeah,
I'm
well.
thinking, if I let them know,
Yep.
maybe it can help us
Yeah.
along further, quicker, whatever. But no, we've really kind of.
This is a hush-hush stuff.
Yeah.
And,
but when it comes out, it's going to be absolutely huge.
but it's
for the whole
excruciating knowing this wonderful news
Oh, it's right.
and not being able to say a thing about it.
Well, you know what made me think about that was you got to think about some of these movies that are just coming out now were actually done 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And these people couldn't talk about it. They're not allowed to say what the plot is. They're not allowed. So we're kind of in that situation. So
Yeah, we got something in the works because we love our hometown.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, people, huge. So,
It's Christmas time.
yeah. Oh, well,
Every day.
Hopefully, maybe by Christmas we could actually announce it.
Oh, maybe.
You never, timing-wise, we might be able to at least announce it, and it might not be up and running yet, or doing what we want it to be doing, but we might be able to announce it at that time.
But things are certainly looking good for us. And
what we got going on in town?
That's right.
That's
right. We're getting all ahead of ourselves here.
Yes.
Amanda Bassent has for Halton's Women's Place, of course.
We have a
The Gig
bit,
Guide.
including some that just came in, so
All
hold
right.
on and we will get to it.
All right.
Okay, the Appellation, Saturday at 2 p.m. and Sundays at 7 p.m. is their open mic jams. And we took part of the Saturday one. It is good.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
lot of
we
fun.
had. And,
I was there last Sunday.
Were ya?
Last Sunday. It was the first time I'd been there probably in, 4 or 5 months.
Some sad news, and I hate to butt in, Amanda, on your portion of the show,
no worries.
but we lost Manny, the cook, the old cook.
Manny Panopoulos, shockingly, I saw him, he passed away, I believe it was a Saturday morning. I saw him on Thursday. We ran into each other at the Dollarama.
What a beautiful man he
Great
was.
guy, amazing chef.
Oh, amazing
The
chef.
food that was coming out of the Appellation from him was just phenomenal. Real surprise. So our heart goes out to the whole family, friends.
Yeah.
I've known Manny for, God, it's got to be 35 years.
Didn't he run
the Sit and Bull?
The Sit-in' Bull, and didn't he bring April Wine to Acton?
April
Or
Wine,
wasn't
David
he?
Wilcox.
Okay. Now you know who we're talking about,
Kim
right?
Mitchell.
Manny.
Manny tragically.
He lost so much weight. He was looking so good.
I know.
Like it just. So,
I'm sorry, honey, for interrupting,
yeah.
but
Oh,
that's
that's no
important.
problem.
He was
That's a
part of
friend
the
of ours.
Appellation.
He was our
deepest
family.
condolences.
Yeah,
Manny was
absolutely.
family.
So, you can check out stuff on Facebook. They'll be posting all over Facebook what's going on. Celebration of life. That type of thing.
He had quite a life.
Yeah,
Boy.
he did. He had a great life, and I was shocked when he came back from Greece. He showed up at our place. That was one of the first places he came to, and he'd lost all the weight.
Yeah, he looked great.
And you could still tell it was him.
Yeah.
But the looks on my
Difference.
at that time I was married, and my wife at the time and I, she even knew him better than I did. The two of us were just like, you could have picked our jaws up off the floor. He lost like 235 pounds. Like
Oh,
it
wow.
was insane what he lost.
Cut all the sugar out and stuff, I think.
Yeah,
he did.
yeah.
Just-
So
Amazing
anyway,
guy.
condolences. We love Manny and the family and the friends. May you rest in peace, my friend.
Carry on, Amanda.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Monday is trivia night at 7. It's a 7:30 p.m. start. Wednesdays are their acoustic open mic jam at 8 p.m. and Thursdays are karaoke night, 9 p.m. to midnight. So basically, 7 days a week,
Yeah.
the Appalachian has you covered.
Well, there was one gal that sang there on Saturday. Absolutely owned every song she touched.
Oh, I know,
she's
she was
great.
phenomenal.
Yeah, I saw the
Yeah.
videos. Yeah.
Brunette lady.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's there quite often.
I went up to her and I said, "You own every song you sing." I say, you know, most of the time you get a singer and you're noticing the musicians probably more.
Yeah.
But she was the type of singer that just owned the song,
Out front,
man. I mean,
yeah.
the musicians were great, but no, it was a fun time on Saturday at the symposium.
Oh, it was.
And sorry I missed you, Mike. But you got to meet a fan, so.
Oh yeah, Mike Devine.
That made my day.
Oh, that's a story for later.
You were smiling ear to ear in that
That's a
picture. I
story
tell you
for
what.
later. Here's a gal here. I've known Mike Devine for years. He's mornings on C-Joy. He's on Dave FM. He's on
Yeah,
Fred FM. He's on
Party
Edward
Dog
FM.
Radio.
All that. Party Dog. He's on, everywhere. He used to be known as the Party Dog on Energy 108. And he has a big fan base,
Oh,
just
God,
like
yeah.
Rock and Robin did back at FM
Yeah.
108.
Yeah,
But
that's
with
a good comparison. Yeah, that's good.
So, and when she found out that Mike Devine was in my close net of buddies, she just about lost it. She said, "I used to listen to the Party
It's
Dog."
tricky.
See how important radio is to people, though.
Oh, it is.
Takes them back in time.
Oh,
Does.
I can honestly
up to
say
a certain
it absolutely
generation.
does.
Yeah. What's going on at the symposium?
The symposium every Wednesday is live music from 6 to 9 p.m. with $7 martinis and mules and $12.95 mussels. Is there a better way to spend a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Great aphrodisiac, guys.
Yeah.
Get the ladies the muscles.
And check out the cakes. And,
The pastries and stuff they have there is insane. That's not a diabetic stream, I can tell you.
Yeah.
I drool every time I go in there.
At Uncorked this week, Friday, July 14th, Paul Kafka at 7 p.m. And Saturday, July 15th is the Sentimentals from 7 to 10 p.m.
Great band.
Yes. And at the Furnace Room Brewery this time round, they're advertising for all you musicians out there. The Furnace Room is looking for live music. If you're interested, email at kyle@furnaceroombrewery.ca.
Great bunch of guys.
Place, great bunch of guys.
Great bunch of
Andy
guys.
Haig, it's happy to promote you. But yeah, all my musician buddies that watch these, yeah, check it out. Go, especially the acoustic acts, be really popular.
Do you know that
a duo or
Yeah.
you know?
Do you know that the Furnace Room is listed as a tourist attraction?
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So there you go,
'cause
folks.
You can go in and see, and you can check it out.
It is. I mean, it's very interesting to walk around
how
there
it's
too.
made. Like they took us through. Remember when we were there?
And we had the Chicken Man's bike, and you rode on it.
I rode the
Remember,
bike,
we have a video. Right, she's got the hard drive sitting over there with every one of the 250 episodes of this show we've had. And I remember you riding. I remember you riding the Chicken Man's bike.
We're gonna try and figure this out. We're actually gonna try and do the math, but we were talking about it off air, and for all our viewers, thank you for tuning in because we've done over 250 episodes. So
Yeah.
we'll talk a little bit about that later.
I've been around for a while, 4 years now, Leah.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around that right now. So let's get through the gig guide though.
The Royal Canadian Legion, 197 in Acton, Acton City Limits Summer Acoustic Jam and Open Mic Series is every Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. on the patio by Fairy Lake. Rain or shine, guys.
We live in Acton. We're tough here.
Well, not just that. It's a big Legion, so if it does rain, they
Go
just,
inside.
they
Take
just
it
move inside.
Yep.
And it's an acoustic one, so it's not like in your face blaring.
I'd call it a huge Legion myself. Huge.
Oh, it's huge Legion, yeah.
Huge.
Awesome.
And an update due to scheduling conflicts. Almost Cool will be playing on Saturday, July 22nd, 5 to 9 p.m. on the patio.
Where's that?
That's at the Legion. It
Oh,
was
wow,
supposed
they're
to be.
playing at
It was
Legion.
supposed to be this week, but because
Okay.
of scheduling conflicts, they've
Right.
had to change it.
Great band.
Yeah, they
Did you see
are.
them?
They're good. They're
Oh,
kind of like the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and they can
they're-
do anything. you know?
They're actually really good harmonizing too,
Yeah,
as well.
that's what I noticed,
If
their
you didn't
harmony
see them
thing.
Canada Day in the Glen. Yeah, go check them at the Legion. That would be a good show.
Okay, and at at Tanner's Pub, Sports for Fitness Summer Program fundraiser. It started July 11th and ends July 15th. From 2023, $2 from every kids meal will be donated to the sport programming, dine-in or takeout.
That's awesome. Great
Yes.
go, Andrea. Nice job. Tanner's, great place, great food, man.
Yeah.
St. George.
At the St. George Pub, Saturday, July 15th is Retro Crush 80s Tribute Band.
There'll be some strange uniforms
some
being
great
worn
hair-
that
great
night. at the
hair
St.
going on
George.
that night.
You got some great strange hair, baby.
Okay, and downtown is the Downtown Palooza, Friday, July 14th, from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Live music and entertainment, lots of great food. Go check it out and help support our local.
I thought it was 15.
It is Saturday too. We're doing both.
No, it's posted here as today.
Okay.
I thought it was tomorrow.
Yeah, but it does say on Tell and Sell that it's running tomorrow too. I'm not sure. You'll have to check that.
Check out the Facebook page,
Yep.
and you'll find everything out you need to find.
Sounds like
everything,
fun
including
anyway.
The gig guide and stuff like that. So,
Yep, Main Street's the place to be tonight.
and then we've got the farmers market tomorrow.
Yes.
Food bank.
Okay, so the food bank, a few things. First off, Halton First Responders are holding a food drive Saturday, July 15th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Real Canadian Superstore.
Right now.
And Georgetown Breadbasket and Acton Food Shares need our help.
Definitely.
If you can please consider donating a perishable food item or picking up one of those prepackaged brown paper bags
Yeah.
that have items
Yeah.
already in it.
They come in increments of 5, 10. You know. and you
We
can-
tell you this every week, but it's so
Yeah.
important
Yep.
to help.
Please.
You can even go online and give a cash donation. It doesn't have to be big, $5, $10. Anything you can do, every little bit helps.
And we're brought to you this week by Halton Women's Place.
Yes.
Place.
Pardon me.
And
Case.
I have been waiting for this one.
She's
Okay.
excited.
Yes, I am.
Oh, this way. Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Lee's favorite.
Yeah.
Hope in High Heels has been announced. Their registration is now open.
I gotta find that picture.
Their
Oh,
Milton
God.
Walk is September 23rd.
There you go, my
starting at the Milton GO Station. Their Burlington Walk is September 24th, starting at Burlington City Hall. It is a wonderful cause, and yes, I'm kind of excited. I want to see this one in heels. So please, if you can, comment and try and get him in there.
I won't be able to do it.
I've done it twice. I actually did it one year with a broken ankle, and we did that one. We did in Georgetown. The other one we did in Milton. And you'd be amazed. They've got up to size 18 pink high heel shoes that will fit a man.
Wow.
Up to size 18.
It's a great cause, folks.
It looks like you could go on Fairy Lake with them with a paddle. You know, they're so big. But yeah, it's a great cause. Please check out the Hope in High Heels. And,
Brought to you by Halton's
Halton
Women's
Women's
Place.
Place.
Well, this is it. All their funds go to
Yes.
Women's Place.
If you or anyone you know needs help getting out of a difficult situation, please reach out. Their crisis lines are open 24/7, including holidays. The Milton and Halton Hills number is 905 878 8555. 905 878 8555. Whether it is to a family member, a trusted friend, co-worker, or Halton Women's Place, please reach out. You are not alone.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mandy.
Awesome.
And you'll
Thank
be
you
back
so
at the end of the
much.
show, of course, as always, with your cameo. And we're going to bring Leah Lywood in here with the news from Halton
Your
Hills
local
Online.
news. And a quiet news week from the looks of it.
Yeah, it's going to be very loosey goosey.
All right. All right, welcome back. We're back with Leah joining us in the news garage, I guess.
The news, it's actually Lee's Garage.
We're in Lee's garage this fine weekend here in Halton Hills, and yeah, we're here to bring you your news like usual. And of course, my screen froze on me right at the right moment. And this part of the show brought to you by HHOL Legal. If you're looking for some legal advice for whatever it is, whether it's a small claims court or landlord and tenant issue, maybe a tax issue, whatever it is, get in touch with White Owl Legal. You can get in touch with them at 289-839-3075. You can also email them at info@whiteowl.legal. And yeah, check out, it's a little bit cheaper than going full-blown with a lawyer, and you just might need some advice. But now it's time for our Halton Hills news. Not a busy week, as we were saying. So
Leah, we'll give Leah the first story of
Yeah.
that crazy person driving 122K on the Georgetown Road. Isn't that fun?
But it's not new. It's just somebody who got caught.
he got caught. That's
still.
right. Good.
No, you don't
Good
usually
answer,
see.
good answer, yeah.
You don't usually
This is
see
not
anybody.
new.
You don't usually see anybody going that fast.
That
sometimes.
is right.
You know what? I have to. I only disagree because when I lived at the top of top of Main, where I was just before you get in and go around that
Kennedy
corner,
there, yeah.
even though the police sit around the bend there, going around and up,
Oh God, yeah, I've seen it.
I'm not kidding you. We had police lights flashing in our windows
Oh yeah.
every
Yeah.
single night because they were flying.
Well, speaking about where you
It's
live, it's
crazy.
right across from the Appalachian. And did you
Yeah.
see the video of Buddy coming through the parking lot there?
No.
no.
At the car show. Manny will show it to you.
No,
It's
I
at the
didn't see
Appalachian. He's got a copy of it. And they're all standing there going, oh, nice car. And then, oh! And then through Buddy comes. Takes out like 3 cars.
Oh my God. I'll have to
Right
check
in front
that
of your
out.
house.
Recently?
I'll have to check that
That's
out.
That was last summer when
Last
they had
summer.
the,
I wasn't
the car
living
show.
here.
At the,
I remember that
remember?
car show, yeah.
Yeah, don't you remember that?
I wasn't living here then, so like.
Anyway.
I was
All
in
right.
house,
Well,
so.
this story here is some
But
stunt
here we
driving.
go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Halton Regional Police have charged a Georgetown resident with stunt driving after a troubling traffic stop in Halton Hills. The stop occurred in the area of 10th Line Thursday morning, which was July the 13th. Police say they caught a Georgetown resident locked in at 122K in a posted 70-kilometer-an-hour zone in their BMW X5. On this road are also 2 speed display signs advising drivers of the speeds they are traveling at.
But they're
Halton
only
Police
double
say.
digits on that thing. I don't think they have
It doesn't
triple
go.
digits, right?
Exactly.
But if you drive
So
a
it says 22 kilometers.
Right, yeah.
If you drive a BMW, you don't have to follow any rules
No,
anyway.
God,
We
no.
all know that.
Well, just an FYI, guys, the stunt driving charge carries a 30-day driver's license suspension and a 14-day vehicle impound. So, aside from the fact that let's be safe, you might want to rethink that.
And after something like that, good luck getting insurance.
Good luck
Oh,
getting
can you
insurance,
imagine?
Good
pal.
luck
This
getting
day and age,
insurance.
especially?
Oh, man, it's hard to get insurance.
You've got to be
these days.
really careful in some areas of town because you could get caught with stunt driving. And now that one is one by the Jehovah's Witness coming into town, and the other one is Norval Hill.
Yeah.
Because they sit there,
Oh, God, yeah.
and if you're going a little bit too fast, sometimes you don't realize,
Well, that's
how
what I was
fast
saying.
you're going.
Around the bend there, they
Yeah.
sit in by the water.
So I automatically have this sensor now when I'm going around that bend
Oh,
towards
yeah.
the Jehovah's Witness to
Oh, yeah.
slow down.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what I really have over the years, because with you and I driving cab and stuff like that, you can't be speeding with a customer in the back of the car. You can't be driving crazy and reckless with
Shouldn't
a
be.
customer. There's been some drivers that have done that, but yeah, you just you tend to look at it a little bit differently, and you drive a little safer. So please drive safer out there, people.
The Halton Hills Fire Department is warning residents to have gas appliances installed by certified technicians after a scary incident in Halton Hills recently. The fire department responded to a report of the smell of natural gas in a home on Wednesday, July the 12th. During the investigation, they discovered the hot water heater was improperly vented, which caused the carbon monoxide and natural gas in the residence. Carbon monoxide is a toxic, odorless gas that is a byproduct of incomplete combustion of many types of common fuels, and it's deadly. And if you're sleeping, you never wake up.
You
if
never
you're,
wake up.
No.
And the thing is it will kill you faster than the smoke would from a fire.
And I have to say, hats off to the fire department,
I love our
because
fire department.
they're
Great.
so cool when they handle situations like that. And you know, our firemen, man, they're up there with the police and the ambulance with me. They're up there.
Oh, yeah.
They're superheroes.
Let's think about this. They're running into the crap you're running out of.
Yeah. So you know, if you're going to get renovations done, make sure that they're done properly
Get a licensed
by a
contractor.
licensed a person that's licensed to do it, because you can get really well, you know, and you have to get.
You can get dead.
You have to get one of these things in your home, the detector.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
It's just as important as fire.
Is it not law that you
It
have
is.
to have a
Yeah.
carbon monoxide and
yeah.
a fire
It's amazing how many
detector,
people
regardless?
don't.
Yeah.
We do.
You can't get.
I do.
home
We have like
insurance
5 of
without
them.
Always.
So, some interesting news, because they're done that work on Mountain View Road North there over the bridge finally at River Run.
Yeah.
So they're heading to Mountain View Road South has started. Will likely continue till about November. The town of Halton Hills will be resurfacing a 1.4 kilometer stretch of Mountain View Road South between Campbell Gate and Eden Place. The town will also complete storm sewer repairs, curb and sidewalk work, grading, paving, line marking, and restoration work as well. So you will have occasional road or lane closures anyway. They will cause obviously delays because that's a busy road.
Yeah.
And but all roads will remain open to local traffic and emergency vehicles. So
And I posted actually because it was up on the town as of yesterday.
That's going to be.
And of course I got my notification to do some posting by the town.
People, I have to say, don't complain. This is necessary. That part of the road is absolutely horrible.
It's
and
pothole central.
It needs to be done. I know it's going to be a real aggravation for everybody, but we've been saying it on this show for many years that those parts of those roads had to get done. Like they were.
Well, they have now. Even worse than that area was the area that just has been done by John Street there, because
What a difference!
that was like a landmine in there.
Oh,
You know, holes, big potholes like this.
Let's play dodge the manhole.
One of my
For
buddies,
years.
my buddies fell off his bike coming down the
I
John
believe it.
Street Hill, almost killed himself.
I believe it.
Seriously, he
There's
was
been
in
a
rough
few
shape.
that have done that. I've talked to a few people.
Just through hitting one of those potholes, and what it does to our vehicles.
well,
You know, the thing that really concerns me is when we had our
Trying to go
radio
there.
reunion there, and the guys came in, all our buddies from radio came in, remember? And 3 of them said to me, the roads are horrible here.
Hideous.
What's going on? Okay, well, there's something for the town to think about.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, even Mel's truck. She's blown out a sway bar linkage on the one side and ball joint on the other.
yeah.
And she's a very light driver. Like she's not, she's not a lead foot, crazy. And this is the second
am I
time
going
this has
next
happened.
now, or
Yeah.
In
we kind of went
a year.
do and then.
Yeah, it's your turn next.
So we're doing it,
we've,
okay.
we've changed the.
I know you got
sequence.
me all. I'm going okay. I'm just gonna wait till I get told now because we're doing this a little out of order. Alrighty,
There's certain
Josephine.
things we produce and certain things she produces. So.
They like to just throw me a curve every now and then, you know. Josephine Nibbering and Clayton Morris couldn't believe their eyes after checking their Lotto 649 ticket on the OLG app. Why does this happen to me? I'm still waiting.
I know.
My phone made the winning sound and we jumped up and down. At first, we thought we had won $1,000, said Nibbering.
Still jump up and down for that. So
It was a very exciting moment. But it was about to get 1,000 times more exciting. Nibbering shared the news with her son. When he saw the message on my phone, he was very surprised and did a double take, she said. He told me, put on your
that's
glasses.
funny.
That's an amazing story.
A great
And
story.
it's always nice to hear somebody winning something in the lottery local. And it happens about, well, I'd say,
A lot lately.
10 or 15 times a year, somebody will win something
There's
around
been a
here.
lot in the
Here,
Halton Hills
yeah.
area, actually, when you think about it. So,
So there you go, folks. Get out there and
yeah.
gamble.
all right, Big Daddy, got a new store.
The popularity of Indian cuisine is clearly growing with the recent addition of 2 specialty restaurants, and the town's first Indian grocery store, Made in India, is opening for business. And whether you're shopping for everyday groceries or taking up a DIY Indian cooking challenge, residents can now find the ingredients that they need in their own community instead of making the usual drive to a bigger city center. That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
In Halton Hills, there are quite some Indians now, but no Indian grocery store. Pooja Seherwat, who owns the Guelph Street business with her husband Samir.
Figures I move and they get that in. I buy. There are products that I buy that are natural products, like toothpaste and other types of things. So I'm assuming they'll include that because usually the grocery stores they have a whole lot of everything.
Indian food. The only thing about Indian food I don't like is it's really hot. I'm
Not always,
Not all of
though.
it. Like
But I know
butter chicken's
butter
not
chicken.
hot.
I know you're going to say that because I
know.
love butter chicken. Yeah, the amazing thing I like about that is what was I talking about now? She was talking there.
Hot,
She was
hot Indian food. You
hot
don't like
Indian
the hot
food.
Indian
Yes,
food.
yes. I'm sorry. I was watching what she was saying. 28 minutes, by the way, or whatever she was saying there. Our producer, the lovely Mandy. All right, so yeah, I do like Indian food, and Indian food is the #1 food in England right now. In the UK,
It
they
is in
love
a lot of places.
takeout.
A lot of places, yeah.
You'd think fish and
A lot of
chips, wouldn't you? But it's Indian. Indian food is
Well,
bigger
it's
than
a change
Chinese.
up, and
It's interesting
it's
too.
ethnic and it's different, and
Yeah.
it changes things up, like different shawarmas and all that
I know.
stuff.
Oh, God, yeah.
High carb,
Well,
but
the-
oh
the-
my goodness,
The
it
Clay
was
Oven
so
here in
good.
town, it was a busy restaurant. Like it's closed right now until August. The new owners are opening back up in August, but
And those guys are going to St. Thomas, and we wish them well.
always, yeah.
They have a big store in St.
Switching
Thomas.
stories here. We'll see how long this takes. I'm curious myself. Halton Regional Council has approved funding for a new affordable housing project in Georgetown. The $3,840,000 funding will pave the way for 12 new assisted housing units on 17 Guelph Street site, northeast corner of Guelph and Chapel Streets. The apartment building will feature 6 one-bedroom units and 1 two-bedroom unit that will house seniors from the region's Halton Access to Community Housing wait list, which is huge, by the way.
And like a 7-year wait.
Along with 3 two-bedroom units and 2 three-bedroom units for single mothers and children receiving support from non-for-profit Home Sweet Hope. That's a cool name, actually. Halton Hills Council Jane Fogel said the regional council meeting on July 12th, although it's not a huge project, it's something the town's been highly involved in and invested in. It may not be huge, Jane, but it's definitely a necessary one for affordable housing. So
And you
And
get the baby boomers, right? Their numbers are much higher than pretty much any of the other eras, so to speak.
Now-
So it's needed right now more than ever.
yeah, so you're up next. It's you, baby.
know.
It's you, baby.
Next year, Halton Hills will be 50 years old, and the town is getting ready to celebrate the occasion. Town staff has proposed a variety of activities to mark the milestone, which were endorsed in principle by council members this week.
well,
Legacy-
yeah, it's 50th anniversary, right? So this is going to be
Special.
important. This is going to be important.
And so it should. Legacy grant money, art exhibitions, and a lecture series, among other things, are being planned as part of the 50th festivities, subject to final approval during the town's budget season. I'm a firm believer that we can't just look back at history. It is important to making history as well, said Councillor Joseph Rasinski, who's leading the charge on the initiative at council. A working group with various town departments has also been established. The theme for the year will be recognizing the communities of Halton Hills. We are multiple communities united and served by one municipal government, but nobody lives in Halton Hills. You live in Georgetown, you live in Acton, you live in Norval, Stewarttown, Limehouse,
Yeah.
the Glen, said Rasinski during Monday's meeting. I think it's a really great theme for the year. So you want to look for more, go to Halton Hills Today for more information regarding this.
Halton Hills Today, one of our sources for the information, as well as the Georgetown Independent, and of course, the Halton Police and the school boards and so on. And we'd like to thank them and promote them at the same time, because it's good to have two of them, the Independent and Halton Hills Today. And if one misses, the other one hits. You know what I mean? Acting Up is another.
Chris did some good coverage this week of the car show for the Bennett Center. And, very cool. So
now, don't forget every Friday night, the Georgetown Cruise Night, of course, and we were there and rocking. We got to do one more before.
The agreement is, I talked to Pat, and we kind of worked it out. Kind of the first one and the last one is kind of what we're doing.
I think we're going to rock the last one. I think we're going to, we're going to really rock.
Course.
We'll hook up with that.
I'm going to bring the big PA.
Yeah, and we can bring the transmitter so everybody at the back can hear us.
Oh, they'll hear my big PA. Don't you worry about that.
Saturday, the Acton Trunk Sale, as always, July 15th from 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. in the Acton GO Station parking lot. The Rotary Club of Acton is back for the season with its popular trunk sale. Shop for a variety of products or become a vendor for $15 cash. No reservations required. Simply show up anytime after 7 a.m. And I'll do a couple more. The food drive, July 15th,
so much for that.
8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Real Canadian Superstore, Georgetown. Members of Halton Regional Police, the Halton Hills Fire Department, and Halton Paramedics will be collecting food donations for the local food bank. And I'll pass it back to you guys. There you go. Whose turn is it? Is it
July 15th, as usual, every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. Downtown Georgetown. Shop every Saturday morning from a mix of vendors that offer farm produce, culturally diverse foods and products, handcrafted jewelry, soaps, candles, so much more that they have down there. So go check it out.
And we also have a motorcycle demo tour, July 15th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Old Vintage Cranks. Sorry. Old Vintage. Oh, we won't even go there.
Oh, don't go there.
Willow Street, North Acton.
Sorry, guys.
Come out to see and test drive all of the new
Don't go there.
Royal Enfield models. Valid motorcycle license required. A coffee truck will be on hand in the morning, followed by a barbecue in the afternoon. Oh my goodness, was that
I wish I had my license, because I have my license. I would have loved to have gone there.
Ride your motorcycles. Have some fun, guys. It's summertime.
My mini motorcycle.
There you go.
Don't forget our radio station, Halton Hills Online. We have Big Daddy in the morning. We have Leah Lywood. The gals come in and take over. And Mandy's on from 2 to 6 playing Pop Evil and all that stuff. And you should see the two. They've each got their own milk crates.
Yeah.
The blue ones are Leah's and the red ones are Mandy's. And they never cross, Sometimes they
can't touch.
You should see them on the studio. You should see them on the studio floor, sitting down there, looking through their old albums. Eh? What am I going to play? Yeah. Have a great week, folks. Don't forget.
Brought to you by
Max Tires, 905-873-9255.
Had to slow down, but he did it.
That's right. And community is community.
No, community is driven by community.
You navigate.
We drive.
Let me out of
Thank you
here.
for tuning in. Be safe out there on the roads, and don't drink and drive. Call a cab, and we'll catch you on the B side.
Have a great week.
That sounds so much more Tom Gibney-ish when you talk over the tones. Do you think I look like Tom Gibney, by the way?
We got to try to add a triangle.
We've got a new
He
teleprompter.
reminds me of that guy Russ Horton. I don't know what he's talking about. He reminds me of that Big Daddy
Sometimes my sense of humor, man,
Reminds me of
just doesn't
Stoner
come through.
Bob.
I remember Stoner
Have a
Bob.
great week, everybody. Like I say, be safe out there, and thank you for tuning in every week. We appreciate it.
Stoner Bob.
Putting up with all of us, because God knows this is our funnest time of the week.
Stoner Bob, man, that's going back a long time, man. Far out.
Okay, guys, just still for a second.
Are we done?
Longest ending video.